Alright guys, so in today's episode of building 3 Fast 9 cars from Fast 9, we are going to be doing technically all the Chargers. Okay, so we already did the 1968 Hellicious Charger, we already did the 2020 Hellcat Charger, so now it's time to do the 1966 Charger that Dom drove against the Ford Mustang that young Jacob Toretto drove, the Dodge Charger that was in the barn, and then that appears again in the 1327 house, and then we're gonna do the 1650 horsepower Charger that was outside of the barn. It was near the house. You can see it had like HRE wheels and everything. So we're gonna go do those three builds. So let's just head on over to the dealership. So finally we have arrived at the dealership. Now the only car we need to buy is one more Charger because I have the two other Chargers. One I'm going to be using the Fast 1 Charger, the very first one, and then I'm using the Fury 7 Charger because those Chargers look really close to the ones that were in the film that we're going to use. So let's just buy another Charger real quick. Can we send it off to the garage? Yep, let's send it off to the garage. And then I'll just meet you guys at the garage. Alright, so we have finally made it to the dealership. So first, let's start off with the Fast 1 Charger. So the Fast 1 Charger is very simple, but the only problem is I can only get a front picture of it. So the rear portion is probably the same thing as the Fast 1 Charger, but this is not the exact same Charger, as you may know. The Fast 1 Charger became the Fast 4 Charger, which was a matte black Charger, and then it got destroyed in the underground, aka the border cave or whatever it's called. So it got destroyed in there. So let's just overall customize it. So it has no, I don't want that. It has these lights right here that you see, these circular lights, but it's not really like, as how would I say this? It's not really like, it's orange, but I can't get an orange one. And then there's a little opening, so we're gonna have to buy this one because it has a little opening with it. We can't buy a blower, sadly, as I've stated, or as I've built this car before, so we can't put a blower at all. If you want to use a blower, I would use this one because it's technically uh, the stock portion of the Charger, and I feel like they just cut up the middle piece and put the blower in the middle. Or you can use this, which just kind of looks like a blower, but I don't really like using that. So now let's just get to the rims. So the rims are actually going to be pretty simple. It's technically just a couple of 1552s that I just picked up. So they're pretty small, so you're gonna have to choose a small version of this. So yeah, this is pretty much it for the Charger. It's not that big of a deal to make because there's not really much stated about it in the Fast and Furious fandom or the Fast and Furious Wikipedia, but you know, it's not really stated about it. I'm looking at it right now. There's nothing besides the picture and everything other than saying it was featured in Fast 9. So let's move on to the other Charger, which the Fury 7 Charger we're gonna have to make into the Tantrum Charger. So let's just do that really quickly. In order to make the Tantrum Charger, you need to swap the goddamn engine. Now, as you can see, my horsepower is 1200. You can actually get this horsepower to 1500. So I'm gonna do that with this car because the Tantrum Charger is about 16. It says 1650 horsepower with a 9.0 liter boat engine, which this is a 5-point liter, and this will get me up to 1500 horsepower. So why don't we just swap the engine on this? We just don't even have to buy it, we just put it on, I guess. But first, let's take off all the parts. Alright, so now that I've taken off all the parts, now all we need to do is swap the engine to the forged 5.0 liter with V8 with the 715 horsepower, which with the upgrades will boost that up to a higher advantage car. So I guess all the stuff is already put on because this thing is, we get it to 400 plus, but that will decrease the horsepower, so we don't want that. So there we go, 1532 horsepower in this thing. Um, it's actually as fast as the what is it called? The Regera in the game. So you know, it's pretty cool to have an old 69 Charger against a like what 2015 or 2017 Regera. So I actually had drag tires on when I was doing the scenes. If you guys want to see that video, go check that video out. I'll post a link in the description. I named it Redline because the original film of Fast and Furious was supposed to be called Redline, so I named it Redline. I'll post a link in the description down below so you guys can watch that scene because I technically worked on that really hard. So and Tony helped out with this. So I'll post his channel in the link in the description below. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the engine on the Tantrum Charger. Besides that, I'm just gonna put on not this. I'm gonna put on this because I don't like the 5 3-pound tanks. So let me see what we can do in terms of customization. So this hood, there's like a scoop going down towards the person, so I'm gonna put this because it's the closest thing. This is actually supposed to disappear, and these are actually supposed to show. Let's change this, and the carbon can stay. We need that. The rims, however, are gonna change to these because these are much. It's kind of like the Ice Charger rims. So, what did I put on the Ice Charger again? Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll go see what I put on the Ice Charger. Okay, so for the Ice Charger, I did not put these ones on. I actually put, where is it? I actually put these ones on. So, if you want, you could go for that, but I don't want to. So I want to stick with the Star Shape for now. It's these HREs. Well, let me see which kind they are. They are S21H's, so, pretty simple, pretty cool in terms of, design and everything. Just gonna add that on, even though that's not necessary. But I feel like it would go with the complete look. So yeah, this is the Tantrum Charger. It looks pretty much more different than the Furious 7 Charger. But 1500 horsepower in this thing is pretty insane. Let's hear the engine real quick. That is 1500 horsepower. Alright, let's move on to our last charger, which is going to be the 66 Charger that is raced against Jacob Toretto. So when I actually did this recreation with Tony, which again I'll post his channel in the link in the description below, someone pointed out that the hood is actually black on this car. So I just need to get the 1552s I got earlier. See if I can find them. There they are. I just need to grab these that I found earlier, and then I'm just supposed to keep it like this. I'll put that on, even though I don't really like doing that. It matches the car much better because it's closer. So I want to put that, and enlarging this a little bit. Then let's put that chrome on, and then add a brake disc just because when you change the rims, it's gonna not mess it up, but it's gonna be better because I really love having brake discs on this charger, so why not? So I believe this charger is actually, I believe the headlights can be off, but I don't know because the 66 Charger I'm not completely familiar with. I guess in the 66 they kept it open, while in the 69 they just kept it um, closed. But I'm gonna put this one because it's closer to the design of the grill. And then I'm gonna keep this front bumper, I think. Alright, let's actually put this one. Hood, you're gonna have to choose the same hood as always because there's also another scoop, but it's this time facing the way you're driving. So yeah, nothing for this portion. This portion I was gonna change since you can technically see the back end, but kind of not really. The 66 Charger looks very much more different than your ordinary Chargers in this game, so let's just put those on. And then I believe that's it besides to make the custom paint. So I'm actually going to make this custom paint. How would I make this? Alright, so it needs to be that color. Has to be a little bit darker. Or a little bit lighter, I guess. Like right here is a good way. And then there is going to be a black matte hood, as someone said. So shout out to you, whoever said that in my video. I'm actually going to go look for you right now because while I have the time, I might as well keep you guys around. So I'm going to go to my channel. Let me go to the Fast 9 recreation. Okay, so it's Jay Ebek. The person who did that, who said that, is Jay Ebek. He said, Dom's Charger never had black rims, right? And he also had a black matte hood. And I said that I would fix that whenever I built the car. So I apologize to you, Tony, for making this car not the exact same. But you tried your best, so I'm not gonna put you out on the road for that. So let's do this. So let's cover this up a bit. Alright, so now we have to make it really matte. So let's just change the glossiness. If you're wondering how to make something matte, it depends on the glossiness, so you just have to change the glossiness. I think this is a good glossiness. So this is the 66 Charger. Other than, like, it's pretty easy to build besides the everything else in the car. So what did I put? Hold on, I'm gonna check my Mustang level, because I like to level my cars against the cars that I build, in case you guys ever wondering, why is this car more faster than this one you have? That's why. So let me go check my Fox body engine or level right now, because I need to match it. Let's put the drag. I guess we can't put drag, so I think we're gonna have to put track. Yeah, we can't put drag, so we're gonna have to put track. Or let's put on-road. Let's put on-road, actually. On-road suspension will make it turn a bit better. So let's put on-road. Now we can put drag tires on this because they don't have drag tires, but they don't have drag suspension, which I guess is not really different. So I can see why they did it. Let's put a big tank because in the movie they have a big tank of nitrous in here, so why not. Okay, this car got a much higher level than usual, so let me lower it. 304, because this car was a bit it was pulling on the Fox body, so why not raise the level a little bit by 2. So, yeah, I guess that's it for this video. I'm gonna do some scenes. Um, yeah, I guess that's all I gotta say is besides for you guys to remember and always to stay gnarly.